Race is a part of our identity. When kids are growing up, they're learning who they are by what they see. Our children learn from us how to treat themselves, each other, and the community.
Just even talking about race gives me anxiety.
You know, racial healing is a process, it's not an outcome.
When I think about racial healing, it's this process of acknowledging the wounds and then coming to a diagnosis and coming to a treatment plan.
I think for generations there's been a sickness, and it's almost like a cancer that just continues to spread. If we don't sit down and come to the table and just have an open and honest dialogue about how our country is hurting, it's going to continue.
Even the few Latino teachers I had up when I got to high school, they didn't really go there, right? And now I'm starting to think, like, why not? Why didn't they go there?
It seems like it would be a lot easier if we could talk about it, but that's awkward sometimes. And it really seems like if we just sort of step out of that comfort zone more often, it would move us closer to a space of healing.
You find that some of the most important things that you discuss in life, in history, it's going to make you uncomfortable. Growth and change is uncomfortable.
If we're able to say, you know, that does make me a little uncomfortable to ask about your experiences, and it's productive discomfort.
Comfortable conversations don't produce change. If people who look like me aren't having this conversation, I just don't know how we're going to go forward.
It's not the conversation per se that makes people uncomfortable, it's the way that it happens.
The more that we put our feet in the stand, you know, the less likely we're going to be able to have the dialogue that really needs to happen.
I have not been shy to start developing those racial identities with our students. And I hope that they remember, Ms. Ortega would always talk about like racism or like gender roles or whatever, you know. I hope that they remember that I was perhaps one of the first people that started that, because I can't think of many people in my life who've been that for me.
I think that when you get to hear and know somebody as closely as we do in a classroom, working with kids every day, those are the kinds of authentic and genuine and lifetime relationships that are going to cause healing to not just happen, but to stick.
And it's important to make sure that we continue to do it, because if we hide, then the truth hides with us.
I mean, there's so many like micro moments that could be really impactful.
Be curious, ask questions, and don't ask questions that are gonna indict people. Like, ask questions out of curiosity, like, do you wanna know? I think everybody has a seat at this table to have this discussion.
That is absolutely the whole kahuna. If we could just be empathetic and find some kind of commonality between you and that person that looks different from you.